Hello everybody, today I'm going to talk about famous courses around the world. I read an article and I found some very special courses and I'm going to talk about 6 of them. The first of them is called Jorketorp Runstones. It says that in Sweden there is a place where there are some strange stones, but there is one special that is called Jorketorp Runstone. And it's special because it says something like this. I, the master of the runes, conceal here runes of power, incessantly plagued by maleficence. Doomed to insidious death is he who breaks this monument. I prophesy destruction. And there was a time when it was challenged, and the man suffered a terrible death because he tried to put fire on near the rocks, but he was the one who died because of the fire. The second one that I want to talk about is the Tip Canal course or Tecumseh course. It explains why some USA presidents die when they are elected every 20 years. For example, here you can see that William Harrison was elected in 1940 and he died because of cold that became pneumonia. Abraham Lincoln was elected in 1960 and he was shot. The same that James Garfield, who was elected in 1880s. William McKinley was re-elected in 1900s and he was shot too. Uh, However, Franklin Roosevelt was re-elected in 1940 and he died of cerebral hemorrhage or stroke. Warren G. Harding was elected in 1920 and died because of a heart attack or stroke. And John F. Kennedy was assassinated after he was elected in 1960. Ronald Reagan was elected in 1980, but though he was shot, he survived. Probably it broke the, the curse. The next one I will talk about is the curse of the crying boy. It says that there is a portrait of an unknown boy that is the cause of many explosions and fires around the world. A man tried to contact the painter and he found that he the painter found a boy, but he was how can I say, he was advised that that boy was the cause of fires, and but he just believed that after his own studio burned in flames. After that, he vanished the boy, and that boy was never seen again. The fourth one is the myths of the Raven or the curse of the Tower of London. It says that the King of England was in the building of an observatory, but those people say that birds were interrupting work or celestial observations, and the king ordered their demise, but he was warned by a person who said that if the ravens left the White Tower would collapse and a great disaster befall the kingdom. After that, the king decreed that at least 6 ravens should be kept at the tower at all times to prevent such a calamity. There are also some stories about that. For example, that Anne Boleyn, after she was beheaded, uh, her head was held up and the eyes and her lips continued to move. Well, and the next one, the fifth one, is the Little Bastard or James Dean curse. James Dean was a Hollywood actor of the 50s and he had a Porsche 550 Spider called the Little Bastard. A friend advised him that that car was sinister and he probably would die in it. 7 days after that, he died. But many things happened after that. For example, George Barris bought the wrecked little bastard, but it fell on a mechanic's legs and broke them. Then the engine and transmission were bought by two doctors. One of those people died because of a car accident, and the other was severely injured when his car flipped over. Then, two tires from this car exploded once they were installed on a new owner's car. Another event that happened was that the garage where it was housed caught on fire. Everything was destroyed, but the car was not. Finally, the car vanished and was never seen again. Finally, the last one I want to talk about is the Tutankhamun's curse. And it says that few months after there was the discovering of this mummy, a tragedy struck. Lord Carnarvon, who was the man who paid for that, was taken ill and died few days after that. The cause is unknown, but it was probably because of an infection by an insect bite. It is said that there was short power failure throughout El Cairo when Lord Carnarvon died, and also his dog dropped dead after howling the same day. The strange thing that happened was that when the mummy of Tutankhamun was unwrapped, it was found that it had a wound in his left cheek in the exact position as the insect bite on Carnarvon that led him to his death. Also, 11 people died related to this discovering. Died yearly because of unnatural causes. For example, the two Carnarvon relatives died. One of them killed himself, and he left a note that said that I really cannot stand any more horrors, and I hardly see what good I am going to do here, so I am making my exit. Well, I have finished. Thank you very much. Bye.